Christianity is the most widely practiced religion in the world, with some 2.4 billion followers, one-third of the global population. The Catholic Church alone has 1.9 billion followers. These are 15 countries with the largest Christian population in the world. Number 15, Seychelles. The population of Seychelles, an island chain in the Indian Ocean, is 94.7% Christian. Seychelles is an African island country located in the Indian Ocean with a population of approximately 93,000. This nation has no known indigenous populations. Instead, a long history involving Arab traders, British traders, pirates, French colonizers, indentured servants, and slavery has resulted in the multi-ethnic population that resides here today. Its history of diversity can also be seen in the wide variety of religious identities on the island. Number 14, Moldova. Moldova's population is 93.3% Christian. The religious demographics of the Republic of Moldova is dominated by Orthodox Christianity, which could have had the potential to serve as a unifying factor in the ethnically diverse society, which has been divided almost evenly between supporters of European integration and those who would prefer closer ties with Russia. However, the Orthodox faith has become embedded in societal debates regarding the identity of the Republic of Moldova, which has since 1992 been the venue of competing Orthodox churches, namely the metropolis of Chisinau and all Moldova, subordinate to the Russian Orthodox Church, and the metropolis of Bessarabia, subordinate to the Romanian Orthodox Church. Number 13, Faroe Islands. The population of the Faroe Islands in the North Atlantic is 95.4% Christian. The largest denomination is Evangelical Lutheran. Religion plays an important role in the Faroese culture, and a majority of the population, approximately 85%, belong to the Faroese Evangelical Lutheran Church. The Faroe Islands is a diocese divided into 14 parishes, with a total of 62 churches and 9 houses of prayer. There is a bishop, a dean, and 21 ministers. The Faroese Evangelical Lutheran Church has some organizations and associations attached to it, among them the Inner Mission, the Evangelical Mission, and the KFUK and KFUM, which correspond to the YWCA and YMCA. There are several other religious communities in the Faroe Islands, the largest of which is the Plymouth Brethren, with approximately 13% of the total population belonging to them. Other religious communities are the Roman Catholic Church, the Salvation Army, the Pentecostal Movement, Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witnesses, the Philadelphia Congregation, a branch of the Pentecostal movement, and the Baha'i Faith. Number 12, Micronesia. The population of Micronesia, a federation of islands in the Pacific, is 95.4% Christian. The islands share important cultural traits, but there are also many distinctive traits at the local level. Micronesian Catholic life is also particularly interesting for the ways that local cultures inflect ordinary Catholic life. In cultures where different shapes almost every intersection, Catholicism interacts in noble ways with traditional themes of respect, humility, and reconciliation. The small scattered population is just over 50,000 Catholics, and its remote location might seem to make Micronesia a relatively minor story in regards to Catholicism and culture. But the accounts here from Chuck and Yap offer unusual models, quite distinct from American, French, Spanish, Asian, or any other cultural templates of Catholic life and practice. Number 11, Zambia. Zambia's population is 95.5% Christian. Zambia is predominantly a Christian country, although few have totally abandoned all aspects of traditional belief systems. The first Christian missions arrived before colonial rule, and the growth of the adherents are greatly assisted by the schools that they established. More than 3/4 of Zambians identify as Protestant, while Roman Catholics make up 1/5 of the population. The growth of fundamentalist churches has been particularly noticeable since independence, and the government of the newly independent country soon ran into conflict with two of these: the Jehovah's Witnesses and the Lumpa Church. The Asian community is predominantly Hindu, the rest mainly Muslim. There are relatively few Muslims among the African population. Number 10, Paraguay. Paraguay's population is 96% Christian. Here, Catholics throw money from a church tower in gratitude for favors received from the Virgin Mary. Roman Catholicism is the most popular religion in Paraguay and has shaped the nation's current culture. First introduced by European explorers and missionaries in the 16th century, there are now approximately 5.7 million Catholics living in Paraguay. The country's first diocese was established in 1547 and began to convert indigenous Indians to Catholicism in large numbers. Today, most of the nation's government officials are Catholic, and major Catholic festivals are celebrated as public holidays. Number 9, Haiti. Haiti's population is 96% Christian, primarily Catholic. Many Haitians practice the tradition of voodoo as well as Christianity. Roman Catholics in Haiti constitute around 80% of the entire national population. The religion is highly modified and mixed up with the traditional voodoo, which is made up of the religious traditions of the West Africa and some native beliefs. The impact of the French in their new colonies is directly related to the prevalence of Catholicism in Haiti, as it was their colonial master. The Constitution had Catholic as the official state religion until 1986, when it was removed. Religious liberty in the country has allowed other religions to flourish. The Catholic Church has had an uneasy relationship with the voodoo practice over its lifetime in the country. Number 8, Greenland. Greenland's population is 96.6% Christian, almost entirely Protestant. Most people in Greenland are Christian who are followers of the Lutheran denomination with close ties to the Church of Denmark. The Catholics in Greenland are affiliated with the Roman Catholic Church, which is headed by the Catholic Pope of Rome. The numbers of the Catholic adherents in Greenland are low because it is an overwhelmingly Protestant region. In Greenland, there are only 50 recorded Catholics and about 4 native Greenland Catholics in the population, currently standing at about 57,000 people. All the Catholic members in Greenland are members of Greenland's single parish located in the capital city of Nuuk. Number 7, Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea's population is 97% Christian. The dominant religion among Papua New Guinea's population is Christianity, 95.6%, followed by indigenous beliefs, 3.3%. Within the Papua New Guinea-born population in Australia, the 2011 census identified most as Christian, with 32.1% identifying as Catholic, 12.3% as Anglican, and 10.8% as Uniting Church. In terms of the non-Christian population, 28.3% identified with other, while 16.4% chose no religion. Number 6, Grenada. The Caribbean nation of Grenada's population is 97.3% Christian. The long colonial rule in the island of Grenada left behind a legacy of Christianity in the country. Today, the majority of Grenada's population, more than 85%, are Christians. According to the CIA World Factbook, Protestants account for 49.2% of the population of the country. Roman Catholics are the next biggest Christian group, representing 36% of the national population. Other Christian denominations have a limited presence in the nation. Among the Protestant groups living in Grenada, Pentecostals, Seventh-day Adventists, and Anglicans account for 17.2%, 13.2%, and 8.5% of the population, respectively. Number 5, Armenia. Armenia's population is 97.9% Christian. Almost all belong to the Armenian Apostolic Church, which was founded in the 1st century AD. Armenia became the first nation to declare Christianity as its state religion in 301 AD. 4. Greece. The population of Greece is 98% Christian, almost all Greek Orthodox. Here, a Greek Orthodox worshiper prays during a Good Friday service. Despite the long Ottoman administration, virtually all of the population belongs to the Church of Greece, Greek Orthodox Church. And autocephalous, ecclesiastically independent. Eastern Orthodox Church, this body appoints its own ecclesiastical hierarchy and is headed by a synod of 12 metropolitans under the presidency of the Archbishop of Athens. Almost all Cretans belong to a special branch of the Church of Greece, headed by the Archbishop of Crete, who is directly responsible to the Ecumenical Patriarchate of Constantinople, as are the monks of Mount Athos, who constitute a semi-autonomous entity with a Greek governor, but with their own administration. Number 3, Romania. Romania's population is 98% Christian, mostly Orthodox. Here, Romanians pray during a Palm Sunday service outside of a Greco-Catholic church. Romania is a very religious country. Christianity is the largest faith, with roughly 81.9% of the population identifying as Romanian Orthodox Christians, 6.4% identifying as Protestant Christians, and 4.3% identifying as Roman Catholics in the 2011 census. A further 1.1% identified with another religion, such as other Christian denomination, Islam, and Judaism, while the remaining 6.3% did not specify a religion. Religious affiliation tends to follow ethnic lines, with the majority of the Romanian Eastern Orthodox Christians being ethnic Romanian, while followers of minority religions generally belong to ethnic minorities. Number 2, East Timor. The Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste, East Timor, in Eastern Asia, is 99.1% Christian. Nearly 97% of the population is Catholic. As a result of 400 years of Portuguese rule, the majority of the population of East Timor is Roman Catholic. The Portuguese arrived in East Timor while searching for spices during the 16th century, and they used the colony as a detention facility for political criminals. While the surrounding islands, which would later become Indonesia, were under Dutch control, Portugal managed to retain East Timor, half of the island of Timor. Portuguese merchants brought Jesuit priests to East Timor, including Catholicism for the first time. Number 1, Vatican City. The population of Vatican City, home of the Pope, St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican Museums, is 100% Catholic. Vatican City, an independent city-state of just over 100 acres located within Rome, has a population of about 1,000 people. Do let us know in the comment which country and religion you belong to. Please subscribe to Travel the World. Thanks for watching.